Hey everybody, I've got my Layens hive ready to transfer my swarm to the Layens hive. It's a 12 frame, 2 entrance Layens hive from horizontalhive.com. I'm suited up, listening to some Ted Nugent, hoping I don't get stung up too bad. Let's go. Quick update. On the way back to the hive, Fred Bear came on Spotify with Ted Nugent. I can't think of a better song in the off season or bow season than Fred Bear. We're gonna make use of that bow blind in the off season to do some bee trapping when we can't do some deer hunting. Old Fred Bear walked me down this trail again. Let's go. All right, we're at the bee tree. There's a hive up there, hard to see. I'm suited up, no gloves. I'm gonna go ahead and wrangle these bees, take some stings. I got a hole in the bonnet. Hopefully they don't find it. But I'm fully prepared to take some stings and get these bees. This is a Layens hive, 12 frame. I pulled 6 frames to get the swarm trap deposited in here. I'm going to go ahead and put them to one side. And climb up. The biggest accomplishment tonight is to close their door, get them shut in so we can lower them down safely. Hang on, friends. We're almost there. We're up to the swarm trap. We're gonna go ahead and swing this stabilization bar over. Oh boy. They're out and about. Let's go ahead and shut them in. Give them a little ventilation. A few bees left outside. Apologize, brothers. All right, just a few bees left outside. One of them One of them got squished in the door. This form trap is secured with a ratchet strap around my tree stand. When you're not hunting, I guess you should be trapping. So let's go ahead and, sorry for the motion. Okay. All right. The stragglers outside aren't too angry. They're mostly looking to get back inside. We're going to focus on getting this ratchet strap back around this hive and take it off of the hive, the tree stand. All right, folks, I'm gonna lay you down and see if I can get a good angle underneath the tree stand. Now we're working on getting the two ends of the ratchet strap hooked back up. Once we do that, we're going to get it pulled around the top of the hive so we can use my rope that's always on the tree stand. Secured. And we're going to put them all right. I apologize for the angle. We're going to get you back to the hive view. All right, you can see there, I've got my ratchet strap on top of the hive now with my strap on the side. And the goal now is to get this tightened up. And I'll put you back down. Okay. Seem to have a bit of a tangle. Let's see if we can get that fixed. So far I haven't gotten stung yet, guys. I'm going to tighten it back down. A little bumpy for the bees. Sorry, bees. All right. So what we've got now is the latches back at the top of the hive. Everything's shut. We've got a few bees at the entrance. And we're gonna work on getting my rope, which is right there. We're gonna bring that up and lower this hive slowly down to the ground where we can transfer it to the Layens hive. All right, I'm back at the hive. I've got my rope ready. I've got the latch and the hooks at the top. Several bees at the entrance still. They haven't been bothering me yet. I'm at my deer stand. I'm going to tie a slip knot and lower the hive down to the ground. Basically, I tie a knot. And then tie a knot to that knot. Now I've got a slip knot secured to my hive. We're going to lower them about 20 feet down. I'm going to go ahead and sit down in my tree stand. Just like I would with my bow. I got a few bees hanging out. I'm going to lower them gently down to the ground. Alright, I'm a little stuck on the strap. And I got a few angry bees. So I'm going to loosen my strap. So that I can lower them gently down. And they're headed down to 20 feet below. Still a few bees up here. Nothing bothering me too bad yet. And I'm just lowering them slowly with my hand. They're already on the ground. There they are. All right. So there's my swarm trap. Over here, I've got my hive right by the ladder, if you can see it. So the next step, I'm going to pull the frames out of that swarm trap. I'm going to put them into the hive right there and leave them for the night. See y'all in a second while I climb down the ladder. All right, everybody, we're back down on the ground. My wife is texting me. I gotta let her know I'm all right. Hold on. And I'm back. You know, if I can stress anything, if you're up in a tree or out and about at night, make sure somebody knows where you are. Make sure they're checking on you so you can be safe. Because whether it's bow hunting, whether it's going after a hive, tree stands, ladders at night, they can certainly be dangerous. So I had my wife checking on me, making sure I was all right, and I'm thankful for that. So we're about to take this swarm trap, which is a 6-frame Layens hive from horizontalhive.com. It's full of a swarm that came in last week, and we're going to put them in a 12-frame hive right here and just leave them at the tree for a couple days. So I'm going to undo that slip knot. If you don't know a slip knot, research it, learn it. It's pretty handy. You can see how easily I can untie it. Now I've just got my ratchet strap. I'm going to go ahead and undo this ratchet strap. All right, folks. It's going to take a couple minutes to get this undone. I'll set you up here so you can see. Come off too easily. There we go. There we go. All right. Let me get you back. I got the straps off. As a reminder, I've got the gate closed. They're certainly aware of it if you can hear them. So my next job is to get these bees out of this swarm trap and put them in to my hive here. All right. Just a couple of random bees still swarming around. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 frames removed from this hive. So I've got room for my 6 hives, 6 frames for my swarm trap to come in. So as soon as I got some friends now. I don't know if you can see them, but there's a couple buzzing around me. We'll see what we can do. My smoker is a backwoods honeyberry cigar, so we'll light that up. See if we can maybe move them along. Not the best smoker, but it is a smoker. Okay. So we got them closed up. We're going to work on getting these 6 frames into the Layens hive. Okay. Slow down. That one melted through when I was putting the wax on. So I'm going to try to find a better one. Okay. That looks a little better. Got a couple of wasps. Pull them off. We're going to set them back down. Got my smoker. We're going to go ahead and pull the top off of this one. You see, this is a Layens hive, so we have nothing in the lid, nothing off the top. Hopefully, we can pull these frames up. Without too much disturbance to the bees. All right. I'm gonna need both hands. Let me see if I can set you all up to watch. I'm going to try to face the entrance the same way. Let's see where we're at. So the entrances are both aligned. We're going to go ahead and pick these frames up. I'll let you see some bees coming in. You can see my my scent. We do have a few hive beetles, and we're going to put them back in the same way they came. Man, these hive beetles are really prevalent because I froze these frames before I put them in. So they're either coming with the swarms, or they're that prevalent that they're just climbing right up the tree. Here's the bees. I don't see a queen, but I'm not going to pretend to know that I can find one. Let's see what we got left in the box. They've already got a fair amount of pollen and propolis. Hopefully I've got the queen on the frames I brought in. And we're going to drop them down and see if they'll crawl in. Maybe give them a little bit of smoke, a little bit of backwoods. Alright, so we're going to smoke them out of that box. I don't think there's a queen in there, but we'll take a look. Hopefully we have the queen in the frames already. They've got an entrance here. And they've got an entrance on the other side. Maybe they'll go down there on their own. Now, I had a swarm in this trap a few weeks ago. A local beekeeper that keeps hives at my house said it didn't look like they had a queen. Hopefully this one does, but they sure did have a lot of hive beetles. So I cleaned them out, filled this hive full of DE, diatomaceous earth, emptied it out, hosed it out, and burnt it with a propane torch. The frames I put in the freezer for a few days because it certainly had a lot of larvae. I can't pretend to know whether they were mostly bee larvae or hive beetle larvae, but either way, I froze it to be safe. So hopefully every frame that was in here is clean and safe for these bees as they swarmed. It doesn't appear to be a large swarm. Over the last few days I've been watching them and they weren't too busy. Most of the hives around here are a cloud of bees. You could count these bees as they came in and out of the hive. So they might be a small swarm, but I sure hope they have a queen. And I haven't gotten stung yet. No gloves. Just I do have a full bee suit on. That a good friend let me borrow. So hopefully that helps. We'll give them a little smoke from the backwoods. Hopefully that works them out of this swarm trap and down into the hive. Let's take a look at this entrance. We've got two entrances to this hive. Hopefully it'll focus for you. I'm gonna go ahead and close the top one. Leave the bottom one open for now, just in case any of these bees want to come down from the swarm trap and go down into the hive. And we'll give them a little smoke. Now they are clustering quite a bit up in that corner, so I hope the queen's not up there. So maybe we'll give them a shake. So we've got mostly frames set up. I don't have the wedge in there. So I'm going to give them an opening right down at the bottom where they can get in. And I've got my wedge there where I can get them if I need to. So let's see if they'll come out. All right, we got quite a bundle. Let's take a look. Just in the box. Still quite a few in there. Still quite a few bundled up there. Maybe give them another shake from this side. Alright, I think we got most everybody out of this box. I don't see any queens. Let's go ahead and put a lid on it. And we'll just give them the opening for normal bees to get out. And we've got our clumps of bees here. These certainly appear to be some young bees. Some fairly dark bees. We're going to go ahead and scoop them into the hive. Okay. Now that we got these guys down in, a lot of propolis over here. We're gonna give that back to them. I have one hole in my bonnet here, and I'm really thankful that they haven't found it. These are, honestly, I haven't been stung once, and they haven't tried to get in my bonnet yet, so seem to be some pretty calm bees. A couple of clumps. I don't know if there's a queen in there or if that's just how they're gathering. Try not to squish anybody. Alright. We'll see if they'll jump down in these slots. Maybe give them a little bit of help. They're really clumped up right here. I don't see any indication of a queen. But if you see one, let me know. So we do have the ability to just let everybody go down in there. Hopefully they'll figure it out. Then I can put the wedge. I'm gonna go ahead and just swoop these bees in here. They seem to be a little irritated. I'm hoping they'll keep going down so we can get this wedge in there. And then we'll go ahead and close the lid. They just don't seem to want to stay put. Oh man, I hope I didn't squish any. Might have squished a couple. Where'd my cigar go? There it is. Let's light this up, see if we can calm them down a bit. Okay. Got my cigar lit. Hopefully we can move these guys down. Okay. So that can help a bit. Okay, somebody's on the lens. Let's see if we can get these guys back where they should be. I'll notice there's a couple of holes, so even when I shut the lid, they should be able to get back down where they need to go. All right. So, I think we got mission accomplished now. There's the swarm trap. There's the hive. There's the tree it was in the 20-foot ladder stand. They're sitting in the wheelbarrow right now. All their frames have been transferred into this hive. They've still got one opening down at the bottom. Hopefully they should be good to go.